Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Tuesday the 22nd, and today was a lovely, beautiful, chilly day. Sun was shining, worked out wonderfully for that. Got up this morning, got a few things taken care of around the house, nothing real major. Pretty much had to wait for my wife to leave so I could start setting up her pinball machine, which is her Christmas present, and it was not going to be the simplest thing, so I'm doing it by myself. Just easier to do that than it is to mess with trying to find somebody else to come over to help me hold it up. I put legs on it and get it all assembled and all the fun that comes with it. So went ahead, got started in it like virtually within like minutes of her leaving the house. Want to make sure she's actually out of here, not like forgot something, came back in, and then find the surprise I got for her. Was able to basically move the whole pinball machine up onto my massage table. Not a problem at all. It worked out surprisingly easily. I put some blankets in there, I didn't tear up the table or nothing. And then I put the two legs on it, I put the four legs on it, and then basically slid it off gently, got it on the dollies, worked out great, so I can wheel it around the room. It was great. Got the back put back on it, got it all bolted down. It was kind of, I thought it was supposed to like sit on top. It doesn't. Just sits on top. I thought it would slide over top of a little upriser, and it doesn't. So it took me a few moments to figure it out. Once I got that figured out, it was good to go. Got it all bolted in. Almost dropped the face a couple times. The top. It was like, oh crap! I'm gonna drop something, I'm gonna break something. It's so scary, but luckily it wasn't bad. It's probably way more scary in my head than what it actually was. Got it all plugged in back together, and it wasn't working right. And I was like, God damn. So I was trying stuff. I get the bottom to work, not the top to work, and back and forth. And in dealing with it and playing with it and messing with stuff, taking forever. I realized the plugs were, there's like two giant plugs in the back that go in there. Old, like, just, it's a weird kind of setup. You have to see it to understand what it is. But like these, looks like little nails sticking out. Then they slide into little female adapters, like a wire connectors would have. And if I pushed down on it, it was getting a little better connection, lights come on, but that wouldn't and stuff. So I basically ended up having to go out and find the right tools and stuff. I had to go get the tools to get it figured out, and end up I called the guy that I bought the machine from. No response. Text him and stuff, no response, and this and that. I was trying to figure things out and what I hang this and that. Finally, did get a hold of him. He called me during lunch. He's at work, so I understand it was what happens. But spent forever there. Ran to Home Depot to get stuff I needed. Also picked up a couple things to. Her towel rack fell off the wall, and I had anchored it back in, but it's just the anchors weren't good anchors. So went to Home Depot, bought some new anchors. Also found a cute little towel rack, kind of this little towel hook more than a rack, to put up in there. I'm probably gonna put some towel racks in that room. I wanted to find a nice double staggered, like for the two towel racks, but I didn't think to measure it before I left. So I was like, shit, if I buy one, it's too long, so the wall it goes on, it's kind of a narrow wall. So I didn't want to buy one of those. So I'll probably look it up. I might make one, I'm not sure exactly yet, but bought that stuff. Had Bruce with me, so we went ahead and basically chilled out there. A bunch of people wanted to see the dog and so on and so forth, and we had fun with that. Stopped in at Tractor Supply on the way back, grabbed myself a bag of dog food, and I basically said, hey, you guys supposed to, do you stock more of this? Like, is there more in the back? I kind of need more than just one bag at a time. I like to have three. And they're like, oh, let me check. She looks it up. Finally, she can't figure out how to work with a handheld scanner and stuff. She finally gets it figured out. Says there's 5 in stock, and I guess the truck came in today. They had, or yesterday or something. They hadn't got it put out yet. So I went to the back, found them. Jolene brought me out 2 more bags, so I got my 3 bags paid for. Got them loaded up, headed back home. I was gonna stop at like Big Lots and grab some little things to like make like a stocking stuffer type thing for her, because she likes the stocking stuffers. And I realized I brought my damn dog, so I couldn't go in there and do anything like that. So I was like, okay, I'll skip that right now. No big deal. Worry about that in the morning. So, or tomorrow, I'll worry about that. So went ahead, got back here to the house. Basically the guy called me his lunch hour, and like I said, we couldn't figure it out. We just not figuring it out at all. Went to talk through some stuff and whatnot, and then he said, I'll talk to you after work. I texted him and said, this ain't working, that didn't work what you told me to do. And he texted me a couple of things, and he said, I'll call you right after work, which I should have asked what time you have work, but I didn't pay attention to it. So I was out on my run, actually, running when he called, and I said, can I call you back when I'm done my run? Because I told him what it was doing. I sent him a little video of what it was doing and stuff, and this and that. So he said, yeah, call me back. So then my wife got off work. I said, are you walking? When I texted her, and she goes, yeah, I'm gonna walk tonight. I said, cool. I said, well, I'm not gonna walk with you because I've been running, sweaty. I don't want to, it's chilly enough here that being sweaty and walking is way worse. It's bad. It's awful. So I kind of use that as a time frame, because usually she's gone for half an hour, 45 minutes for her and stuff. So use that time. So it's basically as soon as she left without telling her, I basically said, hey, don't come in the house without letting me know you're here, because I'm doing stuff for your present. So just don't open the door. Text me if I, whatever kind of thing stuff. So I called the gentleman. He was like super helpful, super nice guy. Basically he does pinball machine repairs as well. He sold this one. He has a bunch of them and stuff in the house, and I think he said he had this thing for like 9 years or something and had zero problems times. I'm like, of course, that's how it works. Like everything was fixed once, and now I get it, and it's screwing up. So went ahead. He gave me some pointers. I tried a few things and stuff. Found out one of the little wires for the coin mech had been holding itself down. So I kind of rebent it out of the way, so it's kind of it's not catching so bad. Which I understand the coin mechs. I have the vending machines and whatnot, whatever. So that works out well for me there. But I went ahead and we chilled out with it. We talked on the phone. I basically couldn't get it figured out. We tried and tried and tried. Finally gave up. He says he's gonna come over tomorrow and just fix it. Because it's probably something simple if I can just see it. I could do it. He has an Android, I have an iPhone, so we can't FaceTime. He doesn't have Facebook, so we can't Messenger FaceTime either. So it's that weird thing of like crap, and it's like a 15-minute drive over for him, which sucks because I'm sure it's something really stupid and simple, but it's going to take 2 hours, 3 hours of his life to figure out this dumb little thing. And I might actually offer just to take the legs off, throw it in the back of my truck, leave the back on it, drive over there, let him, figure it out at his house. I'll make that offer in the morning and see if he wants to do it. But went ahead and said hell with it, and I got to think about a few things. I'm like, well, maybe I got this figured out, maybe I don't, blah, blah. Text my wife, said, hey, you're free to come back in when you want, just don't go in that, supply room. So we're all good, everything's great, blah, blah. And then I sat here and I think I might be able to figure this out. I told her, I said, do me a favor. Can you go out in the car? And I didn't, because it's loud. The pinball machines are loud. I didn't want her to hear anything. I didn't know what's going on. So I said, hey, can you go out in the car and turn the radio on? She's like, I can go for it. I said, no, just go out in the car, turn the radio on. It might be 3 minutes, might be 5 minutes, might be whatever. I don't know how it's going to take. And then I basically went there and I thought I had it figured out, and I didn't. It doesn't quite work right. Couple things I did figure out. We was kind of working on things, and I called him and said, hey man, I think I got this, what's doing. He goes, I'm just gonna have to come out. He goes, I appreciate you trying to save me the drive over. He goes, but I don't want you, a lot of people start betting on stuff and adjusting things wrong or something, it makes it worse. And I said, that's cool. I said, I haven't bent nothing out of nowhere. I've just been trying a few things here and there and stuff. And he was like, yeah, all good, man, I'll just see you tomorrow. So tomorrow my plan is to go do my route, and as soon as I get done with my last spot, I'm gonna basically head back and I'm gonna call him when I get done with my last route, which my last route's 35, 40 minutes away. He's 50 minutes away, so I'll put us back here about the same time, not too long after. I'll get my stuff thrown away real quick, and my boxes, and get stuff put away in the room, and I'll have the machine ready to go for when he gets here. So hopefully he can come over tomorrow and knock that thing out and get it. It's something simple. I'm sure it got shifted in moving or whatever in the traveling. Something dumb happened to it, and we'll have to get it figured out right away and hopefully get it fixed, because I want it to be working 100% come Christmas morning. So yeah, that was virtually all of my day, was just messing with this damn machine, and this frustration, and just like, I spent all this damn money, I spent all this time, and I've been like, it's everything, and if it doesn't work right, it's gonna chap my ass. I know we'll get it fixed, I know it'll be fine, but if it's not working Christmas morning, I'm gonna be so disappointed. I don't care if it, like, on December 17th or 27th, if it just fucking quits and I have to like rebuild the whole thing, I'll do that. I just want it to be working perfectly flawlessly all day Christmas Day. After that, we can figure out what we're gonna do with it, and if it needs big repairs. But hopefully he can get it knocked out tomorrow, 100% working fine, and that's my goal. That's my 100% goal. So we'll see what happens with that whole thing and go from there. But yeah, it was just so frustrating. So I basically came out and got her, covered it back up with the tarps in the room, kept the door closed, and then basically talked to her and stuff, came back in and chatted, and I'm out here, smoked myself a nice cigar to kind of relax. A little chilly, but it is what it is. And yeah, pretty much it. Ended up having myself a brownie. She made some brownies for us, had a little brownie and ice cream for dessert, and wrapped it up and called it a night. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.